G'day everyone, and welcome to Occupy Mars. I've managed to score myself a free key for this because I wanted to try it out, and I wasn't I wasn't sold by some of its early reviews. But it seems like now that it's got co-op, it's a good opportunity to check it out and see what it's going to be really like. Because I think they've improved things a lot since the early days based on the reviews that I've read. I was tempted to start with Alpha Base, so we can see what the mechanics are and get a bit of an idea and witness the events. Maybe we'll be able to progress through that quick enough to get into a survival campaign as well. So let's give it a go. So Shaq and I have been looking for new survival games to play on our Wednesday streams, and maybe this will be one that we can try out. Because it fits our usual criteria of being sci-fi and survival game. Or that's probably more me. Shaq's criteria are a bit more broad than that. One second, everyone. I'm just going to close my door.
Mars.
I'm loving hearing
For centuries, the planet remained
what I can
a
hear from
mystery.
outside, but I probably should
After
make it quieter.
hundreds of years and multiple colonization attempts, this small manned mission might finally achieve the impossible, making the red planet a place for us to live, making humanity a multi-planet species,
Yes.
and opening another chapter in the history of civilization.
Indentured servitude on a planet. That must be when they first released in Early Access and it wasn't even a tech demo. Yeah, that's what I remember, Stark. Yes, this was really quite rough at the start. It's also very silent right now. Oh, blammo. And space pod. I imagine there's supposed to be sound right now. Yep, because I can hear people talking. Oh. Oh dear. I think I know what's meant to be happening. There's meant to be music, but I turned the game music down because I had no idea whether it would be copyrighted and have issues on YouTube. But it also turned off the music for the thing. Yep. That's
Touchdown confirmed. Welcome to Mars. A12 suit systems online. Monitor
Continue.
items and mission objectives initialized.
yes. Imagine epic music,
Initiated.
or
Confirm
need up on screen
telemetry
epic
visibility
music
on
playing.
display.
Yes, stuff is on my screen.
Vital sensors, temperature, pressure.
Okay, I feel like I
time.
don't need this level of
Warning, suit
tutorialization.
thermal
Let's skip this.
protection is insufficient for night cycles.
Ugh. Insufficient for night cycles. Yes.
Available tech points. Use these to
Yep.
unlock blueprints and upgrades.
Thank you.
Quick access bar. Assigned tools
Thank
and
you.
items are displayed here. Pseudo 2 supply. Warning, removing helmet outside
Immediate?
pressurized
Oh.
zones causes immediate asphyxiation. Vitals monitor. Drop-in levels indicates physical trauma.
Yes. Thank you. Stamina.
Stamina
Yes. I can understand stamina. I can understand hunger bars. Thank you.
Low status indicates hydration level.
I do like it when tutorials in games
Status alerts.
have an option for this level of stuff,
Atmospheric
but also have an
pressure
option to
protection.
turn it off if you've played an FPS before.
For detailed system notifications, messages, suit power reserve.
Don't worry, she's not saying anything important.
Virtual
Hello, Charlie.
assistant. Real-time construction tips and navigation waypoint. Indicates coordinates and direct.
Oh boy.
Calibration complete.
Okay. All right. Whoa. Okay. Mouse sensitivity is ridiculously high. Let's find some options. And let's turn up the volume because apparently you guys are saying it's quiet. That's a little less sensitive, but man, that still feels real sensitive. Okay, that's... And now... Oh my gosh, it's all in that last little fraction of the bar. Yes, you told me about the thing on my graphics card. Thank you. Okay, that feels about right. Alright. So we are in the rocket. You can see all the base. Let's go down. Can I talk to these people? For the first time in ages, I'm actually excited about a training session. Well, I'm not. You are being tutorialized. Do not resist.
Incoming message.
Collect spare battery from your room on level 4.
Incoming message.
Prepare to disembark. Touchdown confirmed. Welcome to Mars. Reminder, protocol requires you to collect all essential personal items from the habitation decks before proceeding to the airlock. Retrieve the book lent to the geologist. That's a book. Give me the book. Why am I breathing funny? Honestly, Starburn, I'm super curious how this game's going to play as well. Only one more training to go and we're finally free. Right. You going to say anything? Does seem weird to have training at this phase. Okay. They don't have anything interesting to say. Is this door open? Okay. Ask politely to the geologist. Who is the geologist? Who's this guy? You're done with the final training. I can't serve you anything else. I'm only serving crew members waiting for their test results. That is very strange. What's on level 3? Nothing. No. I was about to say nothing, but then... Why did you do that to your eyebrows, buddy? Yep, that kind of checks out what you're saying. Yep, sure. Yeah, he does look like he's trying to be something.
Incoming message.
Report to supervisor at the airlock. Eh. Nothing on level 1. So this is it. Heading down to the surface like a dog. I've still got gear to unload and crew briefings to run before I can feel the ground under my boots. Yep. Okay, I'm going. Let me... Oh, man. I need to get this equipment and crew moving ASAP. Maybe I'll manage to catch the tail end of it myself. Oh, 2 more things. Mark the safety. Ask me to remind everyone your tablet contains all the data on your suit's vitals and peripherals. You can use the touchscreen to swap out water and oxygen tanks, detach your helmet and all that. Once you're done with the workshops, make sure to stop by the governor's office.
Proceed to the training area.
Maybe they banished him from Earth for his fashion sense. Seems likely. Hello?
Message from command.
Now we're going down.
Welcome to Alpha Base. The surface temperature is minus 27 degrees Celsius.
Swapping water and oxygen tanks sounds like something you'd do in Station Ears.
Our base features ideal living conditions. Double airlocks maintain proper pressure and prevent dangerous decompression, while electrical heating systems ensure a comfortable 21 degrees Celsius, optimal for both work and rest. We encourage you to participate in the surface operations training conducted by qualified personnel at the North Entrance airlock. Information.
Okay, we have a third person. We have a torch. We have people offloading cargo. The spectral detector makes it easier to search for underground ice deposit, which is necessary for building wells. However, thanks to my groundbreaking research, you will find an advanced version of the detector at our base, simple to use and ready for further refinement. Okay. You know what? I'm going to stop talking to people. Oh boy.
New item. New item.
Just going to take the things. I'll figure them out.
New item.
No, don't grab the drone.
New item.
Oh. How do control? I might actually need to talk to this person. Oh. Hey. Okay. All right. That's tricky. Let's look at the screen. This is kind of cool. I don't know why E rotates to the left and Q rotates to the right. That's confusing, but that is a thing. Wait a second. RX 58667. How do I exit? Oh, right click. Cool. What have you got? You got something on the table I'm meant to pick up? Okay, I think I'm meant to learn how to repair stuff here, so I might want to listen to what this guy has to say. Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid you can't do that.
Is this just... Okay. Does anyone else get the impression that they just sent all of the weirdest things to Mars? Given, you know, looking at that guy's eyebrows and looking at this vehicle? How do I pick those back up? Stuff humanity no longer wants to look at. Yeah. Hey, my name is Serba. At the International Space Colonization Agency, I am officially responsible for the logistics and surveillance branch, but if unofficially, you will find me wherever quick decisions need to be made and where specialized knowledge of space colonization is required. At ERA, I am responsible for the colonization development and adaptation branch. That was a lot of words that did not tell me much. I managed to convince Command to showcase the newest quad and Mars truck. Usually, due to all the associated dangers, colonists have to go through a lengthy application process just to be admitted into the course, and then pass, but let's skip a few steps. There are two vehicles on the pad. One has a power issue, and the other has an electronics problem. Under the quad's front hood, you'll find a broken circuit board. Swap it with the circuit board on the table next to us. The Mars truck is missing its battery. Open the hood and install the battery from the table, then take the cable from your inventory, connect one into the port of the Mars truck and the other to the socket on the solar panel. Once you get... Okay. Alright, so where was that battery? Was that on 6? Yes. Okay, now I need to plug you into a solar panel. Where's the socket? So that's charging. Logan, yes. In the words of O'Neill, that was a waste of a perfectly good explanation. Oof. What? No tripping over cables? Eh. Okay. I apparently was stuck. Hmm. Hmm. Alright. Let's go inside. Why are you giving me a weird error sound? Very confused by that error sound. Don't. You haven't completed training. Oh, I have to speak to the others. Alright, fine. Tell me things quickly. I regret choosing the tutorial. I regret nothing! No. I didn't talk to this guy, that's right. I believe the answer to your question, Shadow, of how many frames is the game running at, the answer is yes. Or no, depending on what's happening.
Airlock.
And it is running on medium. And apparently I have terrain details off. Yeah, it's a little bit rough. This is...
Equalizing pressure. External oxygen detected.
Like this is rough for
Oxygen source. External.
for running on a 3090. Hello, Governor. Welcome to Alpha Base. I am John Cooper, Governor, and from this point on, your boss. I'll assign you your first task shortly. Check your tablet for updates. Yeah, thanks, mate. You've had a long flight, so we'll skip work for today. Go check in with the doctor first, then we'll get some
New
rest. Hannah Lan. I have nothing against academic. Oh, you're. Yes. Embittered doctor. I don't think I want to talk to you. Wasn't that guy a guard in Skyrim? I mean, it is giving me Bethesda vibes with the conversation doing the whole forcing you into a dead-on face perspective, which I always found very off-putting in Starfield. Thanks for telling me to go rest. Here's a little secret: for full recovery, you need to use the bed in your habitat. Yep. Serve your suit's oxygen supply. Yes. And... oh, hang on. The technical department was supposed to update the suit valves so that the oxygen would be drawn automatically from oxygen-rich environments. However, there were some unpleasant malfunctions, so headquarters put this on hold until further notice. Ah, so we can't do the space engineers thing of just existing in our suit. Yeah, Daphne, it's giving me some of those vibes too. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it is. I mean, there probably are bits in it that are, but... water refilled. Use the bed. I didn't even get to click on the button. Okay. I'm hoping that we're going to get the event the next day, and if we don't, what I might do is we'll jump out of this tutorial and just jump straight into the survival to see if there's anything there. Yes, I did keep the backpack on. That is an uncomfortable way to use the... why am I... They didn't need to make the
New message.
Tablet tell me to use the toilet. That's what suit ladies or suit men are for. Suit talkers. Hell, you know to use the toilet without it. Yeah. Okay, recycled. What am I being told to? Harvest tomato. Speak with the governor. Hey Tex, how's it going? Out we go. Which way should it go? 20-meter one. Seems like a better plan. On the surface, this game has some things that I would normally find appealing, like building up a colony. I'm assuming even in the survival mode you might be able to get some NPCs, but maybe not. Hope you're well rested. Your predecessor Max left a lot of work behind. You'd better get straight to it. Alright. Little accident with an Auto O2 valve prototype put him out of commission. He's heading back to Earth now. Long story, doesn't matter. Catching up on the backlog will be a challenge, but thankfully our academy trains you for unforeseen circumstances. Sure it does. Repair and explore, in that exact order. It's vital for our survival, sure. Just be careful not to end up like Max, or his predecessor, who managed to break an arm during a game of bingo. I can imagine some ways that would happen, but none of them sensible. Yeah, cheating or you've your bone strength has gotten so bad from being on Mars for so long that when the crank gets stuck on the little bingo roller thing and you snap your arm trying to roll it. yeah, that pilot guy, I've heard that bingo halls get rough when you talk during the game. I have heard that that's the thing. I have heard that's the thing. But yeah, the idea of, making a base on Mars and doing things in it. But there were things about this game that looked rough on the surface and frankly looked rough while playing that made me go, oh, I'm going to wait and see if I get a key for this before I try it. Because then at least I can talk through it without having lost anything. Your dad and granddad got thrown out of a bingo hall once. They were heckling the bingo caller. Well, that's a way to break your arm if you get thrown out literally. You look much better. As for your visit, I don't actually need to examine you. All your vitals are perfectly normal. That was just an excuse. I wanted to talk about Martian bingo. Okay. I've heard something. This is sort of a local tradition game, which was intended to improve the spirits of the colonists. Being in our specific conditions for a long time takes quite the toll on the psyche. Of course, it's not out of any special concern for the employees' health. The corporation is just guarding against a drop in productivity. I came up with Martian bingo to lift everyone's spirits a bit, to give them a reason to smile, Like they say, the dark clouds will clear and a ray of sunshine will break through. They do. That's very verbose for a saying. The game helped integrate newcomers and introduce people to the procedures and base structures. It consisted of very simple tasks. However, over time, Martian bingo got out of my control. Participants quickly got bored and began to make up new tasks that balanced on the edge of common sense and sometimes went completely off the rails. Bingo became unsafe. Wait a second. This is more like bingo, but combined with some sort of what's the term for the oh man, I'm spacing on the thing. Like hunting for particular activities. Scavenger hunt, thank you. Combined with a blood sport, yeah. I am responsible for this. I wanted to warn you before you get involved in something stupid. Sure. I don't know for sure. I just see the mess they leave behind and I can't always clean it up. Now several items are missing from my equipment. That could mean they've come up with something truly stupid. What's missing? Pack of ampules containing strong antidepressants and meds to ease Space Fox's symptoms. If I can speak. I suspect they'd find their way back to me after the game ends anyway. At least that's what I'd hope. But there's a risk someone might accidentally pop them. We might need them for some poor soul before this round of bingo is even over. Sure. I will do your fetch quest.
Replace fuse.
Gesundheit, Orthus? The only way my brain feels like it could read the word you wrote is it would come out sounding like a sneeze. understand what... Oh, man. Oh, I've taken them out. I can't see. That helps. I'll remove the one that has the arrow to side, down, up, and we're there. Oh, wait. Did I fix it? Nope. Locate and replace blown fuse. I take out that one. Oh, I don't know where that happened. What happened with that, but it's gone. Can I now... You happy now? Yes. Every time you go through one of the doors, it sounds like my dog when she's about to sneeze. Huh. Yeah. It really is a Bethesda game, you got a Pip-Boy. Hmm. Temperature is high. Temperature is better. Temperature is worse. Temperature is better. Temperature is worse. Temperature is better. Okay.
Replenish oxygen. Incoming message.
Okay. Equip filled oxygen bottle. Inventory.
Incoming message.
Those messages. Proceed to canteen and eat a meal. Thanks. Oh, wow. Hang on, hang on, hang on. It's not just you. Yes, that is all coming from the left channel. It's coming from the center of the room. This would easily be maddening. This is psychological horror stuff. Wow.
Suit power 75%. New message. Consume food
Delicious.
ration.
Retrieve control board from hangar. Okay. Let's go do it. Dead Ghost? The game is running at a very unstable frame rate. Ow. Like a lot of the time it feels fine, and then sometimes it just doesn't. How do I get anywhere? Everywhere's a dead end. How rude. Oh,
Suit pressurized.
no. That's locked to the officers. Maybe I'm getting closer now? Hangers. Okay, now I can't hear, and now I can only hear dog sneeze every time I go through one of those doors. That's all I'm hearing.
Incoming message.
Oh man, I have to go all the way back. Oh, you're finding that, so it's funny. Ah, get out of my head! Wait, let me take my helmet off.
Information.
Am I going the right way? Apparently not. Meanwhile, back in the canteen, they're talking about the new guy that just awkwardly stood in a corner to eat his lunch and quickly ran off without joining central consciousness. Don't know where to go. So the greenhouses are locked. No, I do have my helmet on. You can see it's at the edge of my vision. See? It's on. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna give one more shot at finding where this is. I think I might have found it. Nope. No, I'm just going further away. Alright. Survival mode it is. Back to main menu. Yes. Let's load up the survival and see what it's like. See if it gets any better. Because it's rough. I was able to select that and then survival campaign. Hey, I was just following the marker on my HUD. And I couldn't get anywhere. Alright, let's see what's the situation. Yep. Again, it's all quiet. There is no game sound. On a positive note, kind of makes you feel better about Space Engineers 2 and its limited stuff at launch. Oh, Mythos, you could be right. I might not have been able to go outside because it was cold because it'd be nightfall because I'd spent so much time doing fetch quests. Appear to be landed? Question mark? Looks like it. I mean, I'm used to playing Stationeers, and Stationeers is a quiet game, but this is an extra level.
Launch escape procedure completed. Touchdown confirmed. Warning, capsule operates on reserve battery. Current objective, execute ERA standard survival procedure.
Uh-huh. Open the door.
Information.
Let's go check out the burnt out hab. Quiet if you're not in the cantina, yeah. No game sound because the start of the music used, yeah, it's weird to not have sounds when you have music as well. Tools? Are there tools in the lander? Oh. Whoops. You'd think after the amount of hours I've played Station Years, I would know to check the lander for useful stuff. Yep, there's nothing in the cupboard.
New item. New item.
Hmm. Nope, 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 that's not what I wanted to do. Not at all. Okay.
New item.
So there's an awkward thing that happens where when you pick something up, it then doesn't let you pick
New
something else up
item.
because you have to put away the thing you just picked up. Very bad. So oof. I'm going to quickly check out what this is like starting this game, but man, this is pretty bad. This feels very, very AI slop. This does not feel like there has been much care put into much of it at all. I can see why the reviews were not great. Can I do anything here, or is this just a thing? Can pick up an MRA. This all looks so run down, I'm not sure it's meant to be repaired. Brian Joanne. Alright, let's give it a go. Oh. Yep, it is all just scrap. So I can get random bits by going to all of the bright spots on these. You know what? I'm just gonna call it here. I would normally try and give the game a bit more of a chance than this, but jeez, there is. I think I will. I think I'll call it here. There doesn't seem to be a game here. There seems to be a lot of. It's rough. This is really rough. Like, I would be impressed if I made a game like this. If I was programming something and it had this much to it, I'd be like, hey, cool, I did this thing. But I wouldn't be asking for money for it. No Man's Sky multiplayer did work better. Yeah. So I think I'm going to call it here for today, and we will have some better games next week with more Dyson Sphere, and I might do a similar thing and try something else out for the last hour or so, and if there's some other games that I've got in mind. TFE brought up Soul Mask, which is a game I'm going to be checking out soon, because I wanted to check it out when it first came out, but Shadow wasn't keen at the time, and I couldn't find another time to play it. And so we played. I can't remember what Shadow and I played instead, but I think it was something good. I can't remember though. It was so long ago. But yeah. Shaq and I will be playing some more Space Engineers on Sunday, with our Combined Arms series continuing, as I'm back properly now. And then on Monday, back with some more Stationeers, with TFE in a cryotube, but he'll be back because his computer is now cool enough that it can run. And Capac will be back. And then on Tuesday, 7 Days to Die with Capac. And on Wednesday, Shaq and I are going to be trying out some Vintage Story. Yeah. Soul Mask looks a lot better than this. But also there's something, the Soul Mask's getting I'm never sure about these things, but a DLC in early access, but I think you can make flying things in it, which looks kind of cool. But yeah, I'll be back with some better games in a couple of days. Have a good one, everyone. I will see you then. Bye.